In this video, we continue looking at the steps that you need to take in order to set up College Office for your institutions. So, being here in the home page, we click again on the Setup button on the lower right. And we have looked in other videos, My Institution, Campuses, Department, and Grades. And now we're going to have a look at some of the other aspects of the setup. Grade levels is where you're going to define the level of your students during a term of study, such as freshman, junior, senior, or maybe you would like to call this first year, second year, third year, and so on. Same principle here. If you want to edit a grade level, just click on it and modify it, and then you would click the Save button here, but I'm going to cancel. If you need to add a grade level, just click the plus button, enter the name. Let's say we have a postgraduate as a grade level, and I click Save. Now, going back to the home screen, delivery methods. It is possible to decide that a student is taking a course, a class, and maybe how is he attending this class? Is he taking the class by correspondence? Is he taking the class live? Is he taking the class of a video link? And this gives you the option to record those different possibilities. So here I have three options: classroom, video, correspondence. Same principle. To edit one of those, click on it. To add one, click the plus button. Next button here is ethnic groups, and this is used mostly by some institution in the USA who need to keep track of student participation by ethnic origin, being African American or Caucasian or Hispanic, and this is where you would define those ethnic groups. Account. This is for when you record financial transaction in the system, and you have the possibility to assign a charge in particular to a specific account or any other transaction, in fact, for your convenience. Payment method. Now there is a few different payment methods that we've defined here by default: cash, credit card, or check. You can just define any payment method you would like. As usual in all of those screens, for many of those things you have an active flag. Setting the flag to inactive simply means that when you use the system, this payment method would no longer become visible, would no longer become available for you when entering a new record. But it preserves the fact that this has been used in the past for former records. Going back to the setup screen, now here's an interesting button about the reports. So let me click this here, and what you have here is the list of all the reports which are available in the system. Now those reports depends on the role that people have when they log into the system. So you can filter those reports by role. Let's say, for example, you are an instructor when you log into the system. Well, you only have a few reports available, and those are specific reports for instructors. Let's say you are a student, and those are the reports which are available to you as a student. So suppose, for example, that you do not wish that the students in your institution be able to print the unofficial transcript, which is a report made available to them. Then this is what you can do. You click on the report here, and the enable switch here, you're going to flip this to no, and then you save it. And now this report has been disabled. So when your students log in to the system, they will not be able to print this unofficial transcript. And let's say that as far as registrar, we have quite a few reports. Some of them maybe are things that you don't use. For example, we have more than one student transcript, and maybe you decide to standardize on student transcripts number 2, in which case student transcript number 1 is really something you're not using, and you do not want this to be used by mistake by a registrar in your institution. Then click on it and disable it, and here you go. So This is how here you would just configure the reports which are made available to your institution. And this is all for this video.